All right. Very good.
Hello, hello. What in the Navy?
I have no idea.
What are you doing? It's like you should do things. Oh, okay. Hey, we're back.
Just a little bit of lag.
Yeah, no. Technical difficulties. It was technical difficulties with the mic. We fixed it. Blah. 1, 2, 3. Hey, hello. We're back. We had a lot to fix or whatever. Okay, so let's. That's just being mean.
We're small again.
There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay, so welcome back to the Random Fandom. I'm your host, RavenWood. Sorry for a lot of technical difficulties.
Our host named Dominic, right?
Yeah, and we'll for today's stream. And if I can get back my okay, Jurassic Park written by Michael Crichton.
The first book. We'll read the second.
And I am yawning. Now we cannot read chat because we have sacrificed the chats for our internet connection.
We sacrificed chat.
We sacrificed chat for not only our internet connection, but our microphone on our Logitech camera, which, yeah.
Basically, Ravenwood here, he put on the Infinity Gauntlet, said, I'm sorry, little one.
Yeah.
Snap the chat out of existence.
So, yeah.
We have no chat more. We cannot read your comments.
Let me see something. I have a cheat sheet. We still can. If I were to be live.
What have we done?
Okay. By turning off the volume off of my phone, I can then watch myself.
Our cat's in the background causing utter chaos. So if you hear that, yeah, that's our cat.
Hold on. Internet unstable.
Dear God.
Okay, hold on. I can fix this. This is easily fixed. I can reload.
But grass that was about 3 feet high.
Yellow grass.
There were no dinosaurs. Where are they? Lavender lights blinked and obviously the disk was being accessed by some automatic system.
Why did you sound it like that? Like automatic? Sorry.
Because I took a breath.
Okay, sorry.
I realized I've been reading without taking any breathing.
Okay.
I need to learn
to breathe. Okay.
He guessed that the same motion sensors that track the animals also controlled the screens in the Land Cruiser. The screens now showed pictures of hypsilophodons and printed out data about them. The voice said, Hypsilophodontids are the gazelles of the dinosaur world, small, quick animals that once roamed everywhere in the world. From England to Central Asia to North America, we think these dinosaurs were so successful because they had better jaws and teeth for chewing plants than their contemporaries did. In fact, the name Hypsilophodontid means high-ridged tooth. which refers to the characteristic self-sharpening teeth of these animals. You can see them in the plains directly ahead, and also perhaps in the branches of the trees.
In the tree?
Sorry. In the trees, Lex said. Dinosaurs in the trees?
They're in the tree.
They're in the trees.
They're in the damn tree.
Okay, sorry.
Spaz it out.
They're in the trees. Tim was scanning with binoculars too. To the right, he said, halfway up that big green trunk. In the dappled shadows of the tree, a motionless dark green animal, about the size of a baboon, stood on a branch. It looked like a lizard standing on its hind legs. It balanced itself with a long, drooping tail. That's an Ophnelia, Tim said.
Gesundheit.
The small animals you see are called Ophnelia, the voice said, in honor of the 19th century dinosaur hunter Othniel Marsh of Yale. Tim spotted 2 more animals on higher branches of the same tree. They were all about the same size. None of them were moving. Pretty boring, Lex said. They're not doing anything.
I
See,
am doing.
They flipped the roles of Lex and Tim in the movies.
I am doing something. I'm moving.
The main herd of animals can be in the grassy plains below you, said the voice. We can rouse them with a simple mating call. A loudspeaker by the fence gave a long nasal call, like the honking of geese.
It's time to mate. And he said a mating call, so I'm thinking it's time to mate.
It's time to breed.
Dang, I was enjoying myself. I was enjoying my salad. You too. Not in front of my salad.
From the field of grass directly to their left, the
This connection is slowed.
and I'm only half.
Give me a second to fix the connection. Okay. Connection should be a bit stable. Stop. Okay. Connection fixed.
Connection terminated.
Okay, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
It terminates.
Okay.
All right, anyways. The effect was comical. Tim laughed.
I was right. It's just
The heads disappeared. The loudspeaker gave the call again, and once again the heads poked up in exactly the same way, one after another. The fixed repetition of the behavior was striking. Hypsilophodonts are not especially bright animals, the voice explained.
huh?
They have roughly the intelligence of a domestic cow.
Huh? It's time. It's time to mate. Huh? What?
No, it's not. Everyone back to eating.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm a cow. No. 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 No.
Anyways,
The heads were dull green with the mottling dark browns and blacks that extended down the slender necks. Judging from the size of the heads, Tim guessed their bodies were 4 feet long, about as large as deer. Some of the Hypsilophodonts were chewing, the jaws working. One reached up and scratched its head with a 5-fingered hand. The gesture gave the creature a pensive, thoughtful quality.
Maybe it is me.
No,
It's more like, I get the feeling that call doesn't belong to one of us.
Perhaps we should mate. Perhaps.
We're all female.
Perhaps we are lesbian. Yes. No, don't be shy. It is the mating. This is the call. We are must mate.
No, we don't.
Anyways, poof.
Jesus Christ. You took this in the weird direction, and I hate you for it. I hate everything about you. We're supposed to be a family-friendly channel. Why do you?
Perhaps this is
why
a
do you-
friendly.
Why do you got to do this to me, Billy? Why
It
do you
is-
got to do this? You made it weird. If you see them scratching, that is because they have skin problems.
Skin problems from all the men.
I'm going to punch you really hard.
Yes, my chin hurts right here.
The veterinary scientists here at Jurassic Park think it may be a fungus or an allergy. Not the one word buried the platypus.
That's awful.
But they're not. After all, these are the first dinosaurs in history ever to be studied alive. The electric motor of the car started, and there was a grinding of gears. At the unexpected sound, you did. Look what you did in sunlight.
This was all your fault.
Every frozen frame is a meme potential.
This was all your
Okay.
fault.
Huh. Sometimes it's readjust. Okay, we're good. We keep reading.
Perhaps we are not so good. Now that we've had a look at these fascinating herbivores, we will go on to something larger, quite a bit larger, in fact. The land cruisers continue control.
Okay, Mike.
Speaking of which, I relinquish control to you.
Let's see how long this is. Oh no. Okay, not to the John Arnold. What's the John Arnold voice? Oh, the John. Okay, gears are grinding. John Arnold said, in the darkened control room. Have maintenance check the electric clutches on vehicles BB4 and BB5 and BB8 when they come back. I added the BB8. Star Wars reference. All right. BB4 and BB5 when they come back. Yes, Mr. Arnold, replied the voice on the intercom. A minor detail. No, a minor detail.
I got you. A minor detail.
Hammond said, walking in the room. Looking out, he could see the two land cruisers moving south through the park. Muldoon stood in the corner, silently watching. Arnold
They
pushed
should all be destroyed.
PTSD. Okay. Oh, she's asking about the hallway. Okay. Oh, watch out! Where you
Why would you put that cord there?
back up your chair if you must. Well, sorry, give me a second. There, sorry. More technical difficulties will happen with our feet. Okay, so, anyways. Arnold pushed his chair back from the central console of the control panel. There are no minor details, Mr. Hammond, he said, and he lit another cigarette. Nervous at nervous at most times. Arnold was especially edgy. Oh, he edgy boy. He just flicks his hair. This
No, he just flips his hair like in the Jujutsu Kaisen meme. Just
No, I was
like,
referring to like how edgy. Those like edgy emails with a like one strain of like one, not one strain, but like one thread of like hair.
Yeah.
At one angle. Flap. Sorry. Okay. What is the cat doing? Anyways,
I have no idea. What are you doing, Luna?
Anyways, edgy now. He was only too aware that this was the first time visitors had actually toured the park. In fact, Arnold's team didn't often go into the park. Harding, the vet, sometimes did. Mr. Harding from the video game. Okay, hold on, let me see who that is. Look, it has to be Jim. Hold on. Gimme. Okay. It's actually a notification for that was fine. Why? Just put it down.
You must die.
No, nothing's wrong with you.
No, I was just making a pun.
Where was I? Blah, 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 blah. Stop it.
I don't think I can.
No, stop. Where was I? Out there, he worried about 100 details. You're not distracted.
Why?
Okay. Their details. John Arnold, engineer, submarine missile in the late 1960s until he too distasteful. Meanwhile, Disney had started to create amusement park rides of great technological sophistication.
Yeah,
and they
when the think.
Well, meanwhile, Disney had started to create amusement park rides that with great sophistication, and they employed a lot of aerospace people. Arnold helped build Disney World in Orlando, and had gone to implement major parks at Magic Mountain in California, Old Country in Virginia, and Astro World in Houston. His continuous employment at parks had eventually given him a somewhat skewed view.
Skewed view
of reality, sorry. Arnold contended, only half jokingly, that the entire world was increasingly described by the metaphor of the theme park. Paris is a theme park, he once announced. After a vacation, although it's too expensive, and the park employees are unpleasant and sullen. For the past 2 years, Arnold's job had been to get Jurassic Park up and running. As an engineer, he was accustomed to long time schedules. He often referred to the September opening, by which he meant September of the following year. And as the September opening approaching, he was unhappy with the progress that had been made. He knew from experience. Oh, my hand! It's heavy on this end. He knew from experience.
It's a hardback book.
He knew from experience that it sometimes took years to work the bugs out of a single park ride. Okay, insects, get out of here.
No.
Anyways, park ride. I can imagine like big giant bugs on the park ride. Get out! Go! Leave! Ow!
Do you want me to hold it?
No, it's fine. Single park ride, let alone get a whole park running properly. You're just a warrior, Hammond said. I don't think so, Arnold said. You've got to realize that from an engineer. Sorry. This is actually the actual voice. Give me. I don't think so, Arnold said. You've got to realize that from an engineering standpoint, Jurassic Park is by far the most ambitious theme park in history. Visitors will never think about it, but I do. He ticked the points off of his fingers. First, Jurassic Park has all the problems of any amusement park: the ride maintenance, fuel control, transportation, and handling, living accommodations, trash disposal, security. Second, we have all the problems of a major zoo: care of the animals, health and welfare, feeding and cleanliness, protection from the insects, pests and allergies and illnesses, maintenance of barriers, and all the rest.
Dennis, our lives are in your hands and you've got butterfingers.
Okay. And finally, we have the unprecedented problems of caring for the populations of animals that no one has ever tried to maintain before. He's forgot the fourth one. Pesky humans like throwing trash and stuff inside the pens.
Trash control.
Yeah, no, not just trash control, but like human control. Human
Crowd control.
Crowd control. Like, this is terrible. It can't. Okay. Are you good? Good. Okay. Not trafficking, like, going from this, you know what I'm saying? The traffic.
Technically isn't slavery, it's the moving of a group of humans from one location to another.
Against the will.
Most of the time, human trafficking involves moving people against their will.
Oh, it's not as bad as all of it. No, the internet connection. Why? Let me just refresh. Hello. Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry. Oh, it's not as bad as that. Yes, it is. You're just not here to see it, Arnold said. The Tyrannosauruses drink the lagoon water and sometimes get sick, and we aren't sure why. The Triceratops females kill each other and fights for... Yeah, is that right? Yeah, oh my gosh, the females kill each other and fights for dominance, and we have to be separated into groups smaller than 6. And we don't know why. The stegosaurs frequently get blisters on their tongues and diarrhea for reasons no one for reasons no one yet understands. And even though we lost two hypsiliphodonts, hypsiliphodonts get skin rashes. Get rashes. And the velociraptors, let's not start on the velociraptors, Hammond said. I'm sick of hearing about the velociraptors. How they're the most vicious creature anyone has seen. They are, Muldoon said in a low voice. They should all be there's the line.
Say the line, Ben.
Hammond's just like, no. Muldoon just tilts his hat and just like, they should all be destroyed.
Muldoon's like, no, say the line. I don't want to. Say it for the crowd. It's not. They should all be destroyed.
Oh my gosh. Where? They should all be destroyed. You wanted to fit them with radio collars, Hammond said, and I agreed. Yes, and if they promptly chewed, promptly chewed off the collars off. But yes, and they promptly chewed the collars off. Promptly. That's right. But even if the raptors never get free, Arnold said,
No, continue.
Was it that important?
Yes.
Okay.
There's something I can do while you do that. You don't have to watch.
Okay, anyways. But even if the raptor, I think we have to accept that Jurassic Park is inherently dangerous.
Dangerous?
Oh, no, not dangerous. Sorry. It's inherently hazardous. Oh, balls, Hammond said. Whose side are you on anyway?
Oh, balls.
We now have 15 species of extinct animals, and most of them are dangerous, Arnold said.
Oh.
I hate this lack. There we go. Okay.
We need a stronger receiver.
It's not going to receive anything.
It would. We just need a better receiver.
Okay.
Either that or we need a new laptop.
No, it's not my laptop. But anyway.
And so
where was it?
Down to story. Ding, ding, ding.
Stop it. Oh, we've been, and most of them are dangerous. Arnold said, we've been forced, and the Teratops. Oh, you sorry. The Teratops lounge in the aviary because the pterodactyls are so unpredictable. These aren't engineering delays, Mr. Hammond. They're problems with control of the animals.
They're problems with control of the animals.
What are you doing that for?
I just remember a line in a movie. It's like, this problem with control.
You've had plenty of engineering delays, Hammond said. Don't blame it on the animals.
The engineering delays are exactly because of the animal. That's what we're trying to say.
Yes, we have. In fact, it's all we could do to get the main attraction, Park Drive, working correctly. To get the CD-ROMs inside the cars to be controlled by the motion sensors. It's taken weeks of adjustment to get that working properly, and now the electric gear shifts on the cars are acting up. The gear shifts!
Not the gear shifts, John.
Let's keep it in perspective, Hammond said. You get the engineering correct, and the animals will fall into place. After all, they are trainable. From the beginning, this had been one of the core beliefs of the planners. The animals, however exotic, would fundamentally behave like animals in zoos anywhere. They would learn the regularities of their care, and they would respond. Meanwhile, how's that computer? Hammond said. He glanced at Dennis Nedry, who was working at a terminal in the corner of the room. This damn computer has always been a headache. Well, we're getting there, Nedry said. If you had done it right in the first place, Hammond began. But Arnold put a restraining hand on his arm. Arnold knew there was no point in antagonizing Nedry while he was working. It is a large system, Arnold said. There are bound to be glitches. In fact, the bug list now ran more than 130 items, including many odd aspects. For example, the animal feeding program reset itself every 12 hours, not every 24 hours. I feel like this is something that Arnold should be saying, like not the writer. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some of these parts where like I don't understand. I know that, but I don't. Thinking critically for just a second, like I feel like there's certain parts of the story where like I feel like it needs to be from the characters, not from the author. This is I get that I understand this is coming from like an omni perspective.
Anyway, continue.
For example, the animal feeding program reset itself every 12 hours, now every 24 hours, and will not record feedings on Sundays. As a result, the staff could not accurately measure how much the animals were eating. The security system, which controlled all the security card operated doors, cut out whenever main power was lost and did not come back on auxiliary power. The security program only ran with main power. The physical
yes, that is the character speaking. There's a code in here. He's listing off everything.
No, it ends here. It doesn't continue anywhere else.
All right.
This is God speaking. If this was third person, this would be structured differently. So maybe I can be linear. I forgot there's the difference between third person and omni visual. Third person is like someone telling the story, but they're not God, but they're also, they don't do this. Anyways, I almost forgot the difference between third person and omni. Anyways, auxiliary power. The security program only ran with the main power. The physical conservation program, intended to dim the lights after 10 p.m., only worked on alternate days of the week. The automated analysis called stools. I hate that the internet. Come on, internet. Oh, it's so finicky. I don't know why.
The frames.
It's like almost every Saturday. Anyway, check for parasites in the animals.
How many lines of code are there? About 2 billion.
All right, hey, we're back. Hey, okay, so hello. You awake? Okay, good. Sorry for this infernal delay.
We have been having
I am
bad
tired of
weather.
reading this. No, it's not. It's probably not bad weather. It's just bad connection for some reason in a specific spot.
No connection.
Okay, anyways. In animal stools, invariably recorded all specimens having the parasite Phagostomium.
You want me to read that?
Yes. Right there.
I know. I'm looking.
Let's go.
No, I know. Phagostomum. Okay. Phagostomum venulosum.
Well, you already said it. No.
Phagostomum venulosum.
Although none did, the program then automatically dispensed medication into the animal's food. If the handlers dumped the medicine out of the hoppers to prevent its being dispensed, an alarm sounded which could not be turned off. Bam, 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 bam.
Shut up! Shut up!
I was going for like the red, like, bam, bam, that. And so it went, page after page of errors. Error. Speaking of errors, we're having technical difficulties. So yeah, stop it. Okay, stop it, please. Stop it. And when he had arrived, Dennis Nedry had been under the impression that he could make all the fixes himself over the weekend. He had paled when he saw the full listing. Now he was calling his office in Cambridge, telling his staff programs they were going to have to cancel the weekend plans and work overtime until Monday.
All right, let's flip this little lever here and all your problems will be fixed. But no wonder you're extinct.
Like this one computer that's like outdated.
And no wonder you're extinct.
This is old yield computer.
This is why he hates Old English. He cannot
and he had told John Arnold that he would need to use every telephone link between Isla Nublar
God bless you.
and the mainland just to transfer program data back and forth to his programmers. While Nedry worked, now we have Wi-Fi. Now we have Xfinity.
Hey, it's a good thing. Good thing we brought this in. Let me just plug in the router.
I almost kind of want Xfinity just plug in right here.
Just get a new router. The leagues.
They think that
country has ever seen.
Stop it. You just started. Fuck! I've been trying.
Why else would I try? Why else would I be continuing?
3. It's like. Okay. Where? Trust Nedry, but Arnold just like display on his right-hand console, which showed the progress of the electric Land Cruiser. What's that say? Visitor off. It's almost as if like when I lift some weight or put some weight onto the.
Should I carry the load?
No.
Share the load.
Shush. Glinting off aluminum struts in the distance. And directly below is our Mesozoic jungle river, where If you are lucky, you just may catch a glimpse of a very rare carnivore. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. Inside the Land Cruiser, the screen showed a bird-like head topped with a flaming red crest, but everyone in Tim's car was looking out the windows. The car was driving along a high ridge overlooking a fast-moving river below. The river was almost enclosed by dense foliage on both sides. There they are now, said the voice. The animals you see are called Dilophosaurs. Despite what the recording said, Tim only saw one. The Dilophosaur crouched on its hind legs by the river, drinking. It was built on the basic carnivore pattern, and with a heavy tail, strong hind limbs, and a long neck. Well, the basic carnivore pattern. I'm thinking, well, I'll had to unlock a few more tiers to get the rare skin.
See, now in the movie, we never saw a single damn Dilophosaurus except for the smaller species that was in Jurassic Park.
Anyways,
the Cyanensis Dilophosaurus.
Anyways, despite what the carnivore pattern, its 10-foot tall body was spotted yellow and black like a leopard. Yet this one unlocked the skin.
This one is 10 feet. The ones in Dilophosaurus were about the size of like a turkey.
Anyways, but it was the head that held Tim's attention. Two broad curving crests ran along the top of the head from the eyes to the nose. The crest met in the center, making a V shape above the dinosaur's head. The crests had red and black stripes, reminiscent of a parrot or a toucan. Oh, toucan. The crest had red. Oh, sorry. The animal gave a soft hooting cry like an owl. They're pretty, Lex said. Dilophosaurus, the tape said. Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus. Damn, these tapes, they're not running on Wi-Fi. Dilophosaurus, the tape said, is one of the earliest carnivorous dinosaurs. Scientists thought their jaw muscles were too weak to kill prey and imagined that they were primarily scavengers. But now we know they are poisonous. Hey, Tim grinned. All right. Again, the distinctive hooting call of the Dilophosaur drifted across the afternoon air toward them.
Just undermine it. I spit at you.
Stop it. Okay. Across the afternoon toward them. Lex shifted uneasily in her seat. Are they really poisonous, Mr. Regis? Don't worry about it, Ed Regis said. But are they? Well, yes. Well, yes.
You gotta give them the
Well, yes, Lex. Along with the is he still now on consciousness fall?
Come on.
Way slowly.
Newcomer to play
Oh,
with us.
come on.
play this
Work.
song now every day.
Hello. Oh my god. Freaking work. Thank you. I tilted just inch and then just fixes itself. It's like there's just like a symbol, a secret hotspot.
Yeah, we've gone from 2 bars to 3.
Well, we fixed that. Okay, thank you. Anyways. Unconsciousness follows within minutes of a bite. The dinosaur will then finish the victim off at its leisure, making the Dilophosaurus a beautiful but deadly addition to the animals you see at Jurassic Park. The Land Cruiser turned a corner, leaving the river behind. Tim looked back, hoping for a last glimpse of the Dilophosaur. This was amazing. Poisonous dinosaurs. He wished he could stop the car, but everything was automatic. He bet Dr. Grant wanted to stop the car too. He was asleep. That'll be fine. He's like, I don't care. I don't care. If you look on the bluff to the right, they're not playing poker.
Fold.
If you look to the bluff on the right,
Donald Gennaro's like, damn it, I have to remove my hat.
A royal flush.
Dang it, I have to remove my hat.
Anyways, the bluff to the right, you see Les Gigantes, the site of a superb 3-star dining room. Chef Alan Richard hails from the world-famous Le Boismonier.
Let me see.
Le Boismonier. Le Boismonier.
Le Boismonier.
Le Boismonier. In France.
Oh, it's Le Boismonier.
Le Boismonier.
The B-A-U is Le Beau.
Le Beau.
Le Boismonier. I know French. French is difficult. It was never my forte.
Make your reservations by dialing 4 from your hotel rooms. They hit 4, and then all of a sudden the Fantastic Four show up. Fantastic Four! Anyway,
they all did get
Mr. Fantastic becomes string cheese.
string cheese. What would it be like to chew Mr. Fantastic as gum? Like imagine Galactus just like picks up Reed Richards and puts him in his mouth.
Anyways, stop it. You're distracting me. Anyways, no, it'd be funny if like this Chef Alan Richard was actually just what's that Iron Chef guy?
Oh, the Iron Chef. That's Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, it was just Gordon Ramsay. Like he's talking to the boss after. Like, he's like out trying. He's not out.
No. He's trying to
outcook a velociraptor.
He's trying to teach the park vets what to serve to the dinosaur. Like, are you calling this acceptable food? I've seen compies eat better than this. Up there in the Brachiosaur enclosure. This would be acceptable even by raptors.
Good. That they need to eat it raw. It's the reverse.
They need the meat raw.
Anyways, 4 on the hotels. Tim looked on the bluff and saw nothing. There's 4 floors.
Wi-Fi, right?
Yes. Anyways,
It's the router. We need a better router.
Hello, hello, hello. I fixed everything. You're good? Okay.
Now we've fixed everything. Hopefully.
Okay, so let's see here.
Ornithischian.
This. Okay.
That's where you were.
If you look to your right, you can probably see them now. Tim saw two animals standing motionless in the shade of a large tree, Triceratops, the size and gray color of an elephant, with the translucent stance.
Translucent.
No, it's not translucent. It's truculent.
Let me see.
Truculent.
What?
Truculent.
Truculent.
Okay, sorry.
Truculent.
Truculent stance of a rhino. The horns above each eye curved 5 feet into the air, looking almost like inverted elephant tusks. A third rhino-like horn was located near the nose, and they had the beaky snout of a rhino. I'm pretty sure if you just type in Triceratops, that I understand this is a dinosaur book and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure if you just type in the word Triceratops, and people would just research what a Triceratops would look like if they wouldn't understand what it looks like. You don't have to.
Well, not everybody wants to do the research, so sometimes it helps to just put it in the
I understand.
Well, let's continue.
And this would be useful if this is happening in space. And anyways. I'll explain.
Before the next day.
I know. Okay, third. I'm looking for it. A third rhino-like horn was located near the nose, and they had the beaky snout of a rhino. Unlike other dinosaurs, the voice said, Triceratops serratus can't see well. They're nearsighted, like the rhinos of today, and they tend to be surprised by moving objects.
See, with the Triceratops that were nearsighted, but in the movies they make the T-Rex nearsighted.
Okay, let me finish. They'd charge our car by moving objects. They'd charge our car if they were close enough to see it. But relax, folks. We are safe enough in here. Triceratops have a fan-shaped crest behind their heads. Triceratops have a fan-shaped crest behind their heads. It's made of solid bone. It wasn't actually made of not solid bone, but is it actually made of
keratin?
Keratin.
What?
The horn.
The horns? No, they're made of solid bone.
Okay. Solid bone. And it's very strong. These animals weigh about 7 tons each. Despite their appearance, they are actually quite docile. They know their handlers, and they'll allow themselves to be petted. They particularly like
to Margaret, just being petted like a little.
Imagine Lex walking up behind, or imagine Lex reaching towards the hindquarters, and then all of a sudden the Triceratops kicks Lex, and every time I fix it, gets unfixed, and every time I get back to Hello.
We're gonna end this stream here for tonight. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. make sure you hit the subscribe button so you'll get a notification. Hit the notification bell, and make sure you turn on all notifications so you won't miss a beat here on the Random Fandom with RavenWood and I. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. It'll help us out a lot. And let us know in the comments what you thought about Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park so far. And let us know what you would like to hear us talk about in the future. Until next time, everyone, cheers. Much love as always. We tip our hats to you.
Hold on, before we leave, I just want to say some criticisms of this chapter. I know. I'm sorry.
No, just
I know. I said we'll leave, but like, just a few words. Not this chapter. This chapter is fine. I just feel like,
you have
we
some
would've-
problems with the third person and omnipresent.
no, I have a few problems. Well, a little bit, but like, I have a few problems with like. I understand like these type of books or right these type of stories, right? They teach you about like that when it comes to world building and whatnot, that throw you into the world.
That's how Michael Crichton wrote his stories.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, I understand with like some books that like they do that. They do a lot of like extra information and whatnot, all this stuff. But I'm here for a story, right? Say, I understand. Like, there's probably like you could tell. Like, I don't want to hear about like the technical difficulties of like, no, not necessarily of like the park, but like, I understand like the technical difficulties of how a park should be run and whatnot. But like, I don't know how to say it. Like, it's just okay. So like, there's some technical difficulties that I do want to like know about like how the park is run and all other stuff, blah blah blah, right? But like, it's just I feel like there's just certain ways to approach it that doesn't make me feel bored or whatever.
Well, with Crichton, what he wanted to do with Jurassic Park is he wanted the reader to feel immersed in like the reality of what it's like to be in a real life zoological preserve, while at the same time
Well, I'll save my.
he wanted to make it being immersed in the realism of it all, because there is actual work that goes into projects like zoos and game preserves.
Oh, I know that. I just like it. Just there's certain parts of the book where they were like, oh, hey, there's this like weird memory about like a dad and a child and how the dad gets divorced and whatnot. But who cares in the story? We don't know them. How are we supposed to have this memory of this happening if it's not from a main character?
Recalling.
I know, but who's recalling? Nobody. But anyways, we got. Speaking of recalling,